Make some changes to this. Just gotta edit a few things, then we'll start learning this track. That should be done. Save that. What's this doing? Right, nearly done. And the chat up on the second screen, and then I can see the chat. In the background. Just gotta make this chat a bit bigger. Right. I can easily read the chat now anyway. Okay, so gonna learn. I've driven one version of this a few laps, but nothing major. So I need to learn this track before I do any racing. So mainly just gonna be learning this track on this stream. I'm gonna make sure we're gonna put counter steer assist on as well. Found out that with the wheel it doesn't even interrupt with the wheel like I thought it would. So we got that on. Just gonna try it out and I might compare it as well, because I think with the BMW M4. The counter steer assist is going to be a lot faster. So, and from what I tried out yesterday with a different car, it didn't even affect the height. All it seemed to do was give you more grip. It didn't even catch oversteer, which is what it's for. It just seemed to add more grip to the front and rear tyres, which is baffling. But everyone else seems to be using it. I've been checking replays and everyone seems to be using it. A lot of people seem to be using it anyway. So we're just going to learn this track and see what we can do. I'm not worried about lap time too much at the moment. Okay, what's happened there? That's a weird one, let's restart that. Black screen when it started. I have no idea where I'm going here. Yeah, that's a typo. This is a weird one. Alright, I've only ever learned this the other way, so I'm going reverse now, so this is going to take a while to even get slightly used to this track. I know this is quite a fast corner when you're going the other way, so yeah, it's really fast up, but then it just tightens off at the end. Literally have no idea where I'm going. Should have really done it in the circuit learning thing.
What aids do you have in?
Just I've got no traction control and just ABS, but we've got the counter steer assist on just to see what it's like. I don't normally use it. Don't use traction control. Traction control will just slow you down, but I don't know this track at all, so I'm literally just trying to learn where I'm going at the moment. This has got to be is this the type? I don't know where I'm going. I have not got a clue where I'm going here. Is this back to the start?
Go, go, go. Emoji thumbs up. Emoji thumbs up. Oh, I see. I hate this track layout, haha.
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going, so this is just going to be I'm like about 30 seconds off pace. I don't know where I'm going at the moment. We'll get there, but it's this corner, because I'm used to it coming from the other way. I'm used to coming... The only time I've done this track is where you do a longer version of this track, and it's in the, obviously the drive in the opposite direction, so... Oh, this corner's so slow. I wanted to do some racing today, if it would have been a track that I half knew or anything that was a decent combo.
This is fun to watch you driving like me, LOL. Emoji thumbs up.
That corner there, just got to take it tighter and get more speed through it. Now I don't know where I'm going. Just trying to, I literally have no idea where I'm going here. See how fast I can learn it. It's quite hard, I think it's harder to learn when you're streaming as well, because you're trying to concentrate on the stream as well and talking, but I'm not taking in the corners. I kind of know this corner because it's the tight one, but where the braking distances are, I'm not too sure. Feels a bit different because I've just been playing Project Cars 2 on the PC, so it just feels dead weird again. Oh god, take some speed through there if you get it right. I actually feel like it's not a bad layout, just got to learn it. I can take a lot of speed through there. See, that corner is, I'm on full lock. It's got to be a first gear corner. Just need to start getting the ghosts to race. That's the best way to learn a track, really. It's when you can see the ghosts. So, and that line through there is awful. Yeah, it's hard. It's the only problem with, because there's some tracks in this game that I just have no idea on. Like, you put me on Nürburgrings, anything like Monza, Nürburgring, like tracks that are on all the other sim games, no problem, but tracks like this I haven't got a clue. I have to learn them all. It was a right-hander up here then, wasn't it? Oh, it doesn't want to grip. I'm having to back off so much I don't know where I'm going.
You'll be smashing this in 1-0 more laps.
I doubt it. What corner is it now? Fast ones, isn't it? And then this is a reasonably tight, but I thought I could have took more speed than that. So I'm getting used to that. I think I know that one now. Just gotta keep doing it. Just keep going around and round. I know this corner catches me out when you're driving the other way, and it's just again, it's trying to get the speed right into the first part and then reduce off for the second part of that corner. I don't think I'll learn this one that fast, to be honest. It's quite a difficult track to learn. Once I know what corners are coming up, then I can start trying to push the speed a bit more. I know this is flat, and then we just got to do a third gear possibly. Back down to third maybe. I can take that well faster. I need to be pushing more on that corner. The angle, what am I doing? I'm taking no angle into that corner. Get on the power a lot earlier coming out of that as well. And then this is a really fast section now, isn't it, I think? So I'm getting it. It won't take that long to learn, actually, I don't think. I've got to change gear. Oh. No. Tried to take too much speed again. Oh, I've got to be a lot slower through there. Just got to keep knocking the time off and just keep getting faster if I can. It's going to take a while, this, I think. That was a bit better through there. I'm forgetting that's the right hander now, so I'm messing the line up again. I could have took more speed. I tried to take too much speed, then backed off too much. That corner, I keep forgetting about that. What's everyone's thoughts on the current races that are on there? Last few days I've been looking at them and then they've just not appealed to me at all. Yeah, I did one yesterday with the Lancia on that side of the track, would help. With the Evolution, like the tuned up version, that was alright. It was just a short race one though again. I still think they need to add some longer races to choose from, like more like 30 lap races with proper settings, like real tyre wear, real fuel wear. Just let that go. Gear change. Stay over to the left. I keep forgetting about that. That's better. See, if I get the lines right, I can do that pretty much flat. Ah, no, no, no. We died. Let's just check something on here. Let me just check.
Dope bug. I really don't like that view.
What, the in-car view? I can't do anything, pretty much anything else on racing games now. Because I've played so much iRacing and Assessor Course. See, if I change, this view feels like it's got more grip to me. I just don't like it. This view actually, when you're driving, it feels like it's got more grip. I feel like this has got so much grip when you're driving from this view, but I just don't like the view. It's just not very. This feels more real to me. I don't know. Needs to start getting that corner. Starting to kind of learn the layout anyway. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Should gain on that goes there now.
I like to see the car.
No, not when you're on a steering wheel. No, if you've got a steering wheel and you race from a chase camera, no.
Always played since day one.
I don't think not many people race from. You mean like that? That's just a worse view. I can't use that when I'm driving with a wheel. If I was on a control pad, I could use that view, but not on a steering wheel. Just not very immersive at all.
I know I should change and go to a different view, but I love. Yeah.
Ah, so I keep going too far. I thought I was in
Since
first.
day one.
Yeah. Yeah, I always used to on the old GTs with the floor view because on the that
I
one.
should change. Will it make me faster?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Views don't really make any difference. I mean, the only view that I feel that there's a bit more grip on is that one, but I think it's placebo just because of it feels like you're going faster because if you look at when you're driving on this view, everything feels a bit faster than if you're in the car. It's just the way it is. So it's just a like the depth of field effect where I think it just tricks you a bit. And I went over the line with no speed then.
Some people say that one makes I faster.
If you go to like Project Cars, a lot of the fastest people on that game used to play on the roof.
Right.
If you notice, because you've got a really good angle of the track and you can see a lot of the corner. When you're inside the car, you can't see the tyres, you can't see the full width of the car. So it's just a lot about getting used to the view. But I don't think this view is faster. No, not a chance. I just don't think that's the case. I'd say this is probably the harder view when it comes to racing games inside the car. Because I think about it, when you're driving, if I was in a race situation now, I can see everything to that side, everything over that side. I can pretty much see higher above as well. You've got a higher view of the corners coming. When you're in the car, you're lower down, you can't see as much of the corner and stuff. It's just more immersive though. I think with a steering wheel, I couldn't play on any other view. I think the only game I used to play on the chase view with a steering wheel was Grid Autosport. But that's just because that's how I used to play it with a pad, and I didn't even try it inside the car because the graphics were really bad inside the car. I need to start concentrating and try and actually learn this track now. Nah, probably should have left it in third a little bit longer there.
Cool, but are we racing the FIA today?
I need to brake well later there. Brake so much later through that corner. Oh. I'm taking that's not very clean. It's the apex. Just about just getting faster and faster and just keep learning the track. No, I haven't done any fire yet. I haven't even tried them yet. I don't really understand them at the moment. I don't know. I'm presuming you've got to choose a car, but I probably won't do them until the new season starts, and then I'll start doing some. It's trying to pack a lot in at the moment because I'm trying to do a lot of Gran Turismo, a lot of Project Cars, a lot of Assetto Corsa. Like I've just done a Project Cars 2 setup literally about an hour ago. That'll be getting uploaded later today. And then I've got to do an Assetto Corsa setup, so...
I'm doing the last race in FIA today.
Yeah, I'll probably start doing when the new season, if it starts. I want them to make sure all the bugs are fixed, though, because... I think, there was I seen something about another bug that's been found on the game where tyre regeneration happens. They just need to fix a lot of the issues first. This corner I should be able to gain a bit of time. Yeah, I'm getting a bit.
Sunday.
I tried to take that flat. I can't take that flat. Is it the Sunday the new season? God. Yeah, I'll have a look. I need to know what like length races they are, because I'm not. If it's still this like ×10 tyre wear and stuff like that, I'm just not. I don't really like that. I wish they'd just go to the iRacing way of doing it. You do like a 30 lap race, you have to pit once, just even if you just get fuel, and it's all real fuel, real tyre wear, stuff like that. Don't like the drastic tyre wear and stuff. I'm looking at the chat, wondering where I was going then.
Just give it your best. I'm 9.5 in the USA and under 2.00 in the world.
Right, yeah, see, I can take so much more through that corner there. No! Trying to see how hard I can push some of it. My steering wheel's about to die, I think. It's making some really weird sounds, but I just hope it doesn't die. I've just got my pedals back, and the steering wheel will probably die now.
3 of the 5 races I did were really bad. 1-0 RH and 8.
Are the FIA races open to everyone, or just S-rated drivers? Wrong angle. That's gonna mess me up now.
Everyone but.
Oh, they are. I mean, I'm S-rated anyway, but I just expected. I expected, for some reason, I don't know why I thought that FIA, with it being FIA sanctioned, all them races would be S license for only S license drivers. But they need to have something for A and S license drivers, so like a longer race just for them drivers, like they do on iRacing. Because I think the people that are S and A licensed, they want to race longer races in general. Going too fast into that corner. This little section here is where I need to start learning the track a bit more. Just got to remember how you take it when you're going the other way. Yeah.
You get put with your class.
Yeah. It's the same as the sport mode then, isn't it? It's just matchmaking, but they need to add another. They definitely need to add a race that's longer, I think. Something that you actually have a bit of endurance skill on, where you've got to race 30 laps at least. That was alright. I think that was a bit faster than we did it before. I'm losing the rear there. We've got to start sorting that out. Nearly. I don't know what corner I was trying to go around then. That was awful. Just lost all the time.
I'll sub you bro, I play with the wheel also. It's a combo of 6 races and different cars and tracks. It's only 1 race a day and you get 1 DA.
Corner. I think if I get, once I'm used to this, I'll be able to get into quite high up. It's because it feels like the kind of track I'll be decent on if I can just get used to the track, that is. It's quite a fast flowing track, so see that corner, I just got to lift through there. Oh, thanks for subbing if you're still there. It showed up that you've subbed. I can actually see.
I'm always looking for pointers also. I'll see you around bud. Sub ya.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm normally a bit faster than this. I don't know the track. But yeah, I appreciate it. I do a lot of videos as well with track guides anyway, so check them out.
You're welcome.
Right, let's get into the 29s. I've got to change before that.
You're learning the track, bud.
Yeah, slowly. Very slowly.
I do the same stuff.
So close to pushing off then. Might need to alter the brake balance here. I reckon it might be a bit too far to the rear. Let's just check. Oh no, it might be alright now. Whoa! Just gotta keep it clean and then see where this lap puts us. Not been perfect, but it's getting close to being a little bit cleaner.
I tried to drive the circuit, but I just can't. I don't know, right?
Little bit better, but still, let's just see how far we've got to go. Yeah, it's I struggle on the. I know I've done the other version the other way, the longer version, about 10 laps, and I'm struggling on that. But I think this is a track where you need to just try and get smooth. Let's just see where we are with that lap. I'm probably about two. My guess is I'm probably at around 2 seconds off the speed still, but the steering wheel sounds like it's going to actually blow up. Fans sound blocked or something. Let's just have a little look where, just to give myself an idea of where I'm. See on the friends. Okay, so I'm 5th out of friends. That's not too bad, I suppose, so far, considering I'm just learning it. Top 10, top times are 27.0. I know I'm as fast as that devil guy on a lot of tracks, so what do I need to gain? About 2 seconds, is it? Yeah, I think anything mid 27 and I'll be reasonably happy. Let's make sure I save that replay so I can load it. Anyone else noting everything's taking really long to, like, when you're pressing stuff, it seems to be really slow loading stuff, and like when I load Ghost Replay, sometimes it takes like 5-6 seconds just before it actually gives you the option of the tracks. Like, has it done it again now? I didn't even save the replay, did I? Save best lap replay. It's still not letting me press anything. See, it spins in it. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming as well. It could be affecting it. Only got one because I'm just learning it. So next, try and get to about a low 28, and then once I'm into the low 28s, I can start trying to push into a. Why does it do that when you start a lap on this track? It's a nice bug, isn't it? Once I can get into low 28s, I can start trying to push into the 27s. Then it's this last sector where I'm losing a lot of the time, so I'm pushing too hard through this corner. Let's try and get a.
Come race the last race for fun in FIA GR4. You could place top 100 just with one race. Sorry for being late.
Oh no, I don't want to. I'm not doing any races. I want to try and keep. I want to get my MS license all the way to the top. I don't like racing unprepared. Let's just see. At least I'm not right. I'm behind that ghost now,
it's
so
8 hours away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on a setter course anyway later, because I've got to do a setup for that game. Whoa, steering wheel feels like... Oh, I just can't get these corners right. You need this wheel.
My bad circuit.
It's just so slopey there. It's annoying it's not been a track that I know that I can get quite close to the top. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a better track that I can do some racing on. Brake a bit earlier. I want to stop that car from going. No, didn't do it.
Love this game so much, but the barking on the pad, you can only get so much. Pad will never compare to wheel and pedal.
Just got to get that last sector clean and I should be able to go a bit faster anyway. I should be able to get in the top 10 here, I think, top 10 stars, once I know the track like fully. That corner's there. See, there's definitely time to come off on that last sector. Just struggle on this track a lot. Corner every time. Yeah, don't know. I tried the pad out the other day and I was pretty much on my wheel time straight away. I think it's just a case of getting used to it. I know there's a few fast people on the pad. It's just you'll find it's harder to go from a pad to a wheel than it is from a wheel to a pad though. A wheel takes quite a bit of getting used to on a racing game normally. I know it can take like 2 weeks just to get like used to the force feedback and that. It's just the immersion with a wheel though. I get bored playing racing games on a pad. That's a bit better. I'll probably stay in 4th gear for that corner. I'm in concentration mode now. Trying to just work out where I can push a bit harder on some of these corners. Braked far too late, messed it up. Ah, that's annoying. We went faster even with that massive mistake.
Yeah, but the input that you can get on a pedal is more accurate than on a pad. Turning is the same thing is not the same to make a stick grip or. The wheel is just natural.
Yeah, the wheel is natural, but I know so many people that think that they instantly will go faster on a wheel from a pad, and it's just not the case. A wheel is a lot more complicated than a pad. I find like I did a test the other day for my YouTube channel, and I tried the pad straight away, and within an hour and a half, the pad felt like it had more grip than the wheel. It's a lot of developers nowadays add more grip into like the pad to try and like equal them out. So they add extra assistance in that you won't get on a wheel, but it is definitely better for braking. Probably that's the one area where you can trail brake a lot more into the corners with the wheel. That corner. Keep pushing far too hard into that corner. Just trying to get it straightened up for a new lap. It's awful. Yeah. Yeah, it depends though, because yeah, I know what you're saying, but like a lot, I instantly felt like there was more grip with a pad. But for games like Assetto Corsa and Project Cars, you will always need a wheel.
Videos will keep it up.
You always need a wheel for them type of games because they're more realistic than this. But this is quite arcadey, this game, so you'll find that the pad is quite well suited to the game. That's just pushing it too hard, and we're gonna go off. And the fact that it lets you get away with that and not give you a track invalidated penalty. Oh, I'm in full. I thought I must have downshifted too early. I tried to go downshift into third, but it didn't go in third. Right. I really want to get this into the 127s, and then I'll be reasonably happy at learning this track. I don't think I'll be racing this though, because this last sector has got me confused. So I know now that if I get that last sector right, I'll be close to a 27 already. Just got to get that last sector right. And the first two sectors.
What horrible physics this game has. In my opinion, Drive Club has better physics. Big smile. It's
hard. It's not the most realistic physics, but that's not what they wanted from the game. They wanted like an accessible game that's fun, which it is, and still has it's a lot more realistic in the braking than the accelerating than Drive Club. Drive Club you can brake like 50 meters before a corner and stuff, and then like the brakes are overpowered. I know there's hardcore mode, but Drive Club's an all-out arcade game. That is, I love Drive Club, but I'd say this is obviously a bit more sim than Drive Club, but this is like more of a lot of people used to say that Drive Club was like a cross, but Drive Club's probably pure arcade, whereas this is like a hybrid, like a cross between them, whereas you like Assetto Corsa, that's proper sim, iRacing, that's a proper sim. This isn't a proper sim, this is just like in between. You don't really get much feeling of the suspension on this. That's one thing that Drive Club was fairly decent at, I used to think, was the suspension travel. You could feel it quite well. I don't really feel much suspension on this game. Them ghosts are doing I'm taking them ghosts off, they're annoying me. Give me way. Back end tries to go every time there. Just gotta concentrate. I'll throw it in. I don't know if this is a bit faster again. Tiny bit faster. I need to just hook that all up. This track baffles me. Another thing this game needs is a lot more real tracks, like Spa, Laguna Seca. Some at least them two. I'd like Le Mans as well, but whether that, I don't think that'll ever come. I need to take that corner faster. Losing time in them first sectors. Oh, I've missed the corner, missed the apex. I'm wondering if I'll actually learn this track today. I just can't get the I need to start getting at least a second over this lap. At least I've got a cleaner. I think I got a bit of a cleaner exit then. So are we going up on the? Yeah, we're getting up on that. I don't know why I went down into third gear then. Should have just stayed in fourth gear. Starting to get a better feel for them corners there now. I had to brake. Oh my god, there's so much understeer then for no reason. What was that about? Try again. That was weird, the understeer I got then.
What happened to e-racing? Did the ridiculous cost put you off?
One of the reasons, yeah, I'm not renewed my membership yet. I'm gonna renew it though. It is expensive though, like seriously expensive. I think if I can start getting my channel a bit bigger and pushing out the channel a bit more, I probably will go back to iRacing and do iRacing as well, because there is literally no game like iRacing in terms of competition and how it's structured. I mean, GT's good, but it's still very like limited compared to iRacing. I tried to take too much speed through that last corner. I will get back on iRacing, I think, soon. I need to, because I was getting close to the 5k iRate, and I was like slowly going up with my iRating. I got to like 4.8 or 4.7, and I just stopped. I think it was when the season ended. There was like the 5-day break in between the season starting, and I just didn't play it because I didn't want to drive the MX-5 anymore. I was too into the GT3s, and then I started playing something else, and then I just never went back to it, and I didn't renew my membership. I've still got the like nine or so, is it like, I don't know, it's like $7 or $8 credit that on there. I could use that towards my membership possibly, I don't know. Perfect example there why this is arcade. I shouldn't have got away with that. The thing with this though is that the braking distances are still pretty much what you'd get on iRacing or a set of Corsa and stuff.
Use it. There is discounts at the end of the season too. Look forward to seeing you back on it.
Yeah, I do miss it. The racing's just on another level. Oh, I don't believe that. I was ahead then as well. I don't know, this track just does not suit me at all. I thought it would, but I think it's these last sectors where it's really slow. That's where I lose a lot of my time on slow corners. Fast corners, it seems to be alright, and this corner up here, long sweeping corners, I struggle on. Like at Malaysia on F1 games, I used to struggle on that bend at the end of the lap where it slowly fades into the corner, like it goes out wide. I always struggle on corners like that. See, I think Unity Adam's struggling on this track as well. He's normally well up there, but he was only on quite a slow lap, so he must be struggling as well. That's got to be faster. Yeah, that's faster. I can see the ghost in the mirror. No. Don't lose it there. Still ahead. Just gotta concentrate now. A little bit of a corner cut, but messed that up. Still got it. At least we're in the 28s anyway, I think. Right, so get in there. Let's have a little look how close we are now. That was a bit better. We're in 1.5 off the top time, but that top time was quite a bit faster than everyone else, so we should be getting closer to the, like, round the... Let's see how close we are to 10th on the top 10 stars. So I messed that last sector up again, though. So there's probably 3 or 4 attempts just in that last sector.
Well played.
Yeah. It's just, I don't think I would probably even race this today, to be brutally honest, because I've never driven the track out. I'd rather... I know what happens when I don't know a track. I end up driving awful in the race. And then I'll just lose me rating and stuff, right? So, 10th is on it. So we're only a second on. It's quite close actually there now. That's changed in the last... I swear, that wasn't like that before. So Silex, TS Racing Silex, off Project Cars. I'm sure he was on Project Cars. Is 10th. A second quicker. So take that last sector, or I can probably go half. I reckon there's at least half second just through mistakes.
Where is this accent
from? Originally, I was born down south in Kent, but then I moved up north near Liverpool. So I live in Runcorn, so it's like a cross between accent. It's like, I don't live in Liverpool, obviously. I live in Runcorn, but I was brought up since 7 living in Runcorn, which is just near Liverpool and that.
Liverpool, of course, laugh.
So I'm getting closer. Let's see how we are on the friends. See, I'm normally quite a bit ahead of Phil there. Like, normally about a second ahead of him, so we should be... Gorick is normally pretty close to what I'm on, so he's on a 27.7. Something that's just... There's just some... Do you know what I need to do? What I'll do? Why? Let's see, let's just save that lap. I'll watch the lap and see how they're doing the corners, just to see if I'm missing something and what gear they're doing it. Always a good thing to do. All fake and reverse tracks in GTSport. Yeah, I don't really like the fake tracks, to be brutally honest. I'm not a massive fan of them. The real tracks, it's the real tracks like Nürburgring and Monza. Like Monza got like ranked 2 in Europe when it was on the daily race. I got Nürburgring, I was in the top 5. It's the real tracks that I tend to do better on, except for Brazil. I don't know why I struggle on Brazil so much. I literally just get on like 9th or 10th place in the top 10. I can never get any higher. I struggle on that track. I did save that replay, didn't I? My wheel is literally sounding like it's just gonna die. I really hope it doesn't die soon. What am I doing? Yeah, right, that's it. I need to go on to that. And we'll watch the top time just to see how he's doing it. Whenever I watch some people's laps, it looks like they've got like 10 times the grip you have. It's weird. It must be because I'm streaming that this is so slow. So he's got the top time. Actually, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch Devil's Time because I remember someone saying that he had the grip bug. Whether he has or not, I don't know. Whether it's still a thing, I don't know. Who do I know that's... Nordclan's good, I know that.
That's bollocks. The sum of the fake tracks, as you call them, are great. It's 'cause they aren't the same old tracks that are in the other games. And in Brasil you need to cut mid-sector corner hard. I think so, L.
I know what you're saying there about having fake tracks. Yeah, I don't mind having fake tracks because look at Drive Club. I love that game. It's just I prefer the real tracks. It's because I think because most sim games have them. I think most people would rather race on tracks that are real than fake tracks. If you said to someone, right, we're gonna add five. If Polyphony came out and said we're gonna add 5 new tracks and they're all gonna be fake, or we're gonna have 5 new tracks. It's gonna be Le Mans, Spa, Laguna Seca, some other ones. Well, like decent ones. Say 2 more other ones that like
Your Drive Club videos
Mugello.
were awesome.
Like Mugello or something like that, and other tracks. People would always go to the real tracks because they see people racing on them real tracks. So you want to them race on them tracks as well. Let's watch this lap. I can't watch the other one's lap. Let's just see what his track's like. This lap. I went on Drive Club the other day actually just to see what it was like again. Still the best looking game I've ever played. And like I've played all the PC games on Max, and Drive Club still literally destroys every game in terms of visuals. And my steering wheel is starting to sound worse. Right, let's just pause, change the view. Let's just see how it's on this.
Drive Club if would like to make sim with real life tracks.
Look how wide they're taking that first corner. That's where I'm losing a lot of time. You've got to take a much wider line. He pretty much took that flat in fourth. Staying in fourth through here probably as well, yeah. Staying in fourth through there.
Would be the best game. I got a T300 RS GT edition last month, and it's like having a load of new games using the wheel. And the funniest thing of all, they wanted to sell as a simulator.
Look at the grip he got there. This isn't... Oh, no, it can't be. Staying sick through there. Probably need to move my brake bias a bit, I think. Cut that corner. You can obviously get away with cutting that corner at the end. Right. Useful. To be fair, with Drive Club with the hardcore mode wasn't real. I wouldn't say it's realistic. It was a lot more. It was a lot harder, but I quite like Drive Club for what it was. To be honest, I mean, it could have had real tracks, but I think it would have took away from the visuals because.
Play Drive Club lid.
If you're playing like, if you are trying to make the visual effects the Drive Club album, you can't do it on real tracks. Really, that's the only problem. Drive Club being pure arcade was probably best having the fake tracks, but GTSport having a mixture is probably fair. But games like obviously Project Cars and Set Course, I wouldn't really want fake tracks on them. I know they are. I think Project Cars might have a few made up ones, but and like Set Course has a couple I think as well. But I would much prefer real tracks.
Drive Club was a sim.
That wasn't. Drive Club wasn't a sim. Drive Club was an arcade game. They intended it to be an arcade game. They never intended it to be a sim. I mean, if you speak to any of the people that made it, they
Polished.
didn't. Let's see how they do that first. That's where I'm losing a lot of time in that first corner where they take it so wide. I've got to try and get that line sorted.
I'm loving the 919 Porsche. It's so much fun in GR1.
See, it's fun, but again, I did the
Sorry, Thiki, I do not speak English. I would just like to give my opinion about things. Caro's 2 project is a great game, only the online PO. No sim but best graphic. Polished.
I can't really make out what I get some of it. Yeah, Project Cars 2
It was
is
a
okay.
sim, let's be honest.
Oh, come on. You think that Drive Club was a sim? Are you being serious? Or are you, I don't know if you're trolling me right now. I really don't know. Because Drive Club was not a sim. There was just nothing about a simulation because it had constant traction control. No matter what, even in hardcore mode, it had a constant traction control system. It had like stupidly strong brakes and probably about 200% grip of what you'd get in a sim. That's why if you look at some of the people that could play Drive Club fast and then you went and watch them on a set of Corsa, you watch how bad they are. I've seen so many people on them games that are just terrible, but they were good on like Drive Club and stuff. Drive Club was a great game, really fun game. I enjoyed it, but it was an arcade game. It wasn't sim. I don't even think you could. I don't know how you could work that out. Let's go and try this again. It's like this. This is not sim. This is more. This has got simulation braking in terms of like.
What you trying to say? I'm pretty good at Assetto. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know some people are.
Rushy and his squad who made Drive Club are the arcade gods. On Rush is gonna be mental.
Yeah, on Rush will be good. I can't wait to see that. But yeah, I could play Drive Club and I can play a set of course. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the majority of people, if you went and watched them onto a simulation game, they weren't anywhere near as good. Drive Club is not simulation. There's nothing about it that's simulation. It's an arcade, all-out arcade game, and I think most people would agree with that. Got to try and make this up. You can't tune this, can you? No. Just double checking. Let's try and work out. Let's load that replay. I always find that when I'm streaming anyway, I can never go as fast anyway because I can't concentrate as much. It's like when I did the Monza. As soon as it came off and came back later in the night and wasn't streaming and they did me lap, I went about, I think I went, was it a second quicker than when I was streaming?
Have you raced a Ferrari in real life?
No, but I speak to, if you do watch like Nicky Fim on Twitch, if you watch these people and Jake Dennis, who races a lot of project cars and Assetto Corsa mainly, if you put them in front of like Drive Club, they would tell you instantly that game is not a sim. And you know, I speak to Jake Dennis on Twitter quite a lot, like, you know, and he would not call this a sim. The games he said the thing.
Played Drive Club.
To be brutally honest, if you I'm sorry, but if you sat him down in front of Drive Club, any of them, they'd be like, this is not a sim. This is not even close.
They haven't played it because it's too hardcore for them.
It's not hardcore. I disagree. I don't think Drive Club's hardcore. It's hard in terms of getting used to the way you've got to drive it, but when was the last time you saw, if you watch Drive Club, oh yeah, perfect example, you watch Drive Club.
I wanna see you in a 919 Porsche on the Nordschleife, LOL.
If you watch Drive Club and you watch a lap flat out, look at all the smoke coming from people's tyres. Everyone's tyres are smoking and then go and watch a lap in real life on a GT3 car or whatever. You won't see smoke coming from tyres because the cars don't slide around corners like that. They have a little bit of sliding, but they never, like on Drive Club, you could literally have a car flying with like angle on it that it shouldn't have. It wasn't a sim. If you even ask the developers, I spoke to like Rushy, Jamie, I spoke to him in person. I know the person who's done the handling model on it.
It's just because Drive Club has better graphics than real life.
Yeah, Drive Club has good, amazing graphics, but not a sim. Like Nicky, who I went to school with, the lad who done the handling model for Drive Club, and he'll even tell you it's not a sim. He wanted to make the hardcore mode from the start. He had like added mode as an added option, but obviously being under Sony, I don't think they could. I don't know whether they were restricted or not in what they could do. Obviously with Gran Turismo being a Sony game as well.
For kids mainly.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree if it's for kids purely because
well, Nick's a bad role.
Most kids would be a crap at Drive Club. They're not very good at all. If you ever watch a lot of people, it does take a lot of skill. It's just a different type of skill. It's not a simulation skill. I'm getting debated here anyway. I need to concentrate on this. Drive Club's a great game, but it's just not. It's not up there with Assetto Corsa and stuff like that for simulation. For fun, it beats them. There's no question about that.
Come on, get a 919 on the Nordschleife, LOL.
I've never driven Nordschleife on this, and I've only ever done about 2 laps on it.
I have a lot of skill, thanks for agreeing. The driving line cones are helpful to learn tracks.
Oh no, I don't use driving line. They're the worst thing. Don't ever learn a racetrack with the racing line on. Is that what you mean? They're like the racing line. I don't know if that's what you mean. That's the one thing you should never do when learning a racetrack is have the racing line on, because you're not learning the track. You're learning to follow a line. That's one thing I always advise people when you learn a track. Never ever learn it with the line on.
Cones.
I've not even noticed. Right, let's do you mean the brake markers, like the 100, 150 and stuff? Yeah, that they just use them on every. Why does it do that every time you start this track off?
Drive Club has no racing line because it's more realistic in Drive Club.
Yeah, look at, I didn't realise you could cut that corner like that.
No, there is an option with cone markers, not driving line.
So he took a really wide line there and then got it to turn in there. I've got to work that out. What? There's an option with drive? No, I'm not putting that on. I don't need them to learn a track. I learn a track by visual. There's no point learning a track with something that you're not going to get when you're racing. Because when you come to racing, it's not going to be there. So your brain's not going to have picked up proper brake markers. You always should look for better like brake markers, as in like obviously the 100 board, the 50 boards, or like a fence that's a certain like sticking out or something, or like boards over your head, bridges. That's what I always use. Just got to get this corner. I've got to work out how they take it so wide and fast, but still get the turning. It's got to be in it. I've got to turn in earlier.
I'd love to see you try beat the 6 and 1/1 Stefan Belloff record at Nordschleife.
I wouldn't even break an 8-minute barrier on those stuff because I don't really know the track. I've only ever done it on a set of course, like I think I did it about one night on it. I probably forgot that track totally now. Yeah, I should have really carried on learning it, but it's just so long. I feel like you need a day just to learn that track. I will go on it one day, but I'm not doing it now. Just don't get how they do that wide line. If I try and do that wide line, I have no grip. If I go to the inside, I feel like I've got more grip. Take that ghost off. Why do I feel like my car does not turn like the way theirs was? Try again. I'll keep driving because I need to learn this last sector anyway. I'm losing a lot of time on this last few corners.
It's the arcade physics. The physics of Drive Club are much more realistic. It may be better suited to you.
What? It's the arcade, the physics are much more realistic. It may be better suited to you. Do you know why Drive Club? Do you know one thing I do like about Drive Club is like the grip, the feeling of grip. It's one thing I always think when like you always hear racing drivers talk about like the amazing feeling of grip, but you don't get that on a lot of sims. You feel like the car's grip like rubbish, basically they just have nothing there. But Drive Club does have a good feeling of grip, but still not. I'm not calling it a sim. Not a chance. That's why I do well on it though, because I tend to do better on games with a lot of grip than I do on if there's no grip. But that's why iRacing as well. iRacing has a lot more grip than what people would think. You can actually drive, like the curbs are not made of ice on iRacing. You can get on the curbs and get on the power, and the car doesn't just randomly lose grip. You can just keep on the power. That's one thing I really like about iRacing. Because you watch real racing in real life, they're all over the curbs. I mean, this is not too bad for it either, to be fair. You can drive a lot on the curbs on this, but you got like some games like Assetto Corsa is it can be a bit slippery on the curbs. Even Drive Club, that's a game where if you put the power down on the curbs, sometimes it used to just randomly spin you for no reason. So that's how I need to get that line sorted for that corner.
They should do the esports competitions on Drive Club.
They can't. There's no infrastructure for esports on Drive Club. There's no way of them properly, because the games, there's no developers for it now. It'd be impossible. I mean, you could have like a time trial one or something like that, but I can't get the turn in on that corner to turn in earlier. And games like Project Cars, they've got the infrastructure more, and like iRacing, it's got like the best the best structure for like esports, but it's quite restricted in terms of what, because of the way they do their racing. It's like a community. There's not as many people own iRacing as they do, say, GTSport or stuff like that. This is doing my head in that. I can't talk and concentrate. I'm awful at driving when I'm trying to talk. I'll get better. Remember, I've only just started streaming a lot. Once I start streaming more, I'll be able to multitask better. I'm male. I struggle.
Drive Club has the best physics. It's probably why they closed them down, because they had cornered the sim market. I don't know how are you drive with the ghosts, they do mine of an LOL.
I'm not even responding to it anymore.
Currently I have a record of 1322 Navi China with the GT3 Ferrari in console. I for the challenge intends to.
So far behind.
So new patch on Project Cars, you tried it yet?
I need to brake earlier. That was awful. Yeah, I've got the patch on the PC. I've got it on PC. Project Cars 2.
Louis has to be a troll, cuz Drive Club has never been and will be a sim, lol.
If I think who he is, it's Jenkins off of Drive Club. He was rapid on it. If it's who I think it is,
Patch
but I'm not
3.
sure. I'm sure that's Jenkins off of Drive Club who was one of the fastest on it. So
that's rude. Project Cars is still alive.
He means Project Cars 2. Project Cars 2, they're the patch
Is
that
patch
came out.
4 out for PS4 yet?
What's that about? I don't know about PS4.
Project Cars 2.
Yeah, the patch was on PC yesterday, and I've just done a setup for it this morning with the Ferrari at Monza, and it actually felt a lot better, the game. Like, I was getting so many bugs on that game, I couldn't play it, but after that
Tuesday or
patch,
Thursday.
it's much better.
Currently I have a record of 1322 Zunahi China with the GT3 Ferrari in console. I put a challenge, intends to.
Is that on Project Cars 2, 132.2? I reckon I could beat that. Definitely with the Ferrari now anyway, because the Ferrari's just been I don't know whether it's gone made faster again, but on Monza I just got back in. I got a 145.7 before at Monza. It just feels faster again. I think they've
actual patch
botched it a bit. I think they've buffed it up a bit. It's constantly. I need to drive anyway. I'm too busy concentrating on that. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a lot of Project Cars 2 setups coming soon anyway. I'll try Zhuhai. I love that track. That was one of my favourite tracks on the original game. I just... last time I tried on Project Cars 2, my wheel was calibrated wrong though. It'd be interesting to see when my wheel's done proper now, how that track will be.
I got a 1297 here. Monsop is awesome on GTSport.
I need to get into the 127s. Just don't feel like I'm learning this track as well as I should be. Probably because I'm not concentrating, but having to get off the throttle there and it's annoying me. Missed the apex. Nearly lost it then. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? Because it's got to be the brake bias, because I'm not getting the turn in on the braking. Let's change that up to what I normally have it. The only issue is it might kick the rear out a bit on some of these corners. I don't know. We'll find out. That wasn't because of the brake bias, that was because of my driving that. Look at the thing. Well, loads more turning with that on the brake bias all the way to the rear now.
McBride Racing, what you've made the kid where in your profile pic is child abuse. I found +2 to the rear worked well.
Whoa. Yeah, it's too much understeer for me. That I need it all the way to the rear. I think I'll be able to. I should be getting to the 127s now with this like this. I think. With it, for like even corners like this, it should kick the rear end out more. Just have to see how it is on this last sector though. That's where it might struggle a bit. I don't know. Could always change it for the last corners if I wanted anyway. Just keep learning this track. I think this is going to be one of them where if I come back to this track in a week or so, I'll be about half a second quicker straight away. I just can't get the power down there. I need to get the angles through them corners a lot better. Really struggling through them. That's an awful lot. No. Ghosts annoy me. Why? Right. When I watched that, the guy who did the fastest time on there, through that corner when he was going flat out in 6th, his car just gripped and didn't understeer at all. My car understeers. Doing my head in. The only thing that really like gets me on this game is the amount of like I know that grip bug. I don't know if it's fixed yet.
That was faster than my fastest time. Feels bad, man. LOL.
Yeah, I'm only just learning the track now, so I'm on a 28.5 so far, but I've never been on the track before. I should be able to get into the 127s, I think. Just got to try and work these corners out. There's got to be a way of getting. See, I've got understeer again. I lose so much time. Try and shock this in a bit more. That was better. Didn't get the understeer that time.
Try -3.
I've just been using 3 before. Oh, -3 on the front, you mean? I'll have a go after. I might try. I'll try and see what the front bias is like. It's worth a try. I'll have a look in a minute. That sector's awful again. So far behind again. Right, let's just try. I'm gonna try -10, see what it's like. See if it makes no sense. Like, I mean, the only thing is, I remember with the BMW, the GT3 car, that randomly was faster for me going all the way to the front bias. It's just random, I think, this game. See what that's like.
Are you gonna the Isle of Man TT game?
I can't, I'm not getting it. No. I'm not a massive fan of bike games. I can't. I mean, they're okay, but you got to play them on a pad. I would not play a motorbike game on a steering wheel, and I'd just get bored too easy. I have to be playing on a wheel. The only games I'll use a pad or a mouse or whatever on, like shooting games. That was better. No, on the steer. So, do you know what? Looking at the sectors, I'm losing most of my time in the first two. Which is really weird, because I thought I was losing a lot in this sector. Because I can't hit that apex to save my life. I feel like first gear is going to be faster for that last sector, because when I'm in second gear I get no turning. Let's try 0. Just try in the middle and see what happens. To be fair, I'm only trying to learn the track at the moment anyway, because I've never been on the track, so it's just a case of learning it and seeing what we can get. I'm not too worried about my pace on this one. Track extending.
Hey, are you going to buy on Rush? Don't restart, go lap after lap.
Yeah, I know I should do that, just go lap after lap, but I get annoyed when like I make a mistake, so I end up just pressing restart all the time. But I do know it feels like whenever I've done that, I've gone lap after lap, like the track rubber's in. It's really weird. Only if I end up pausing it though, just to read the chat sometimes. Like now, when I'm looking at the wrong screen. Yeah, on Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll buy that. That's the type of I'll play on Rush with a pad, because it's not a realistic game. Don't even try and say that's a sim. But yeah, I'll be getting that for sure. I like the look of it. It just looks like Motorstorm, and I love Motorstorm. That was weird. Didn't need to lift then.
Obviously on Rush isn't a sim, it's not Drive Club.
Just try and concentrate. Why did I go into 7th? I know I shouldn't do that.
Just logged on to GT Night Session, emoji thumbs up.
Why have I just braked that late for that corner? What an idiot. I'll just start the lap fast anyway. I don't know why I just did that. Oh, what an idiot. This 0 on the brake balance actually feels fairly nice. Seems to be getting decent turning and stability at the same time. Like through here, I'm just able to keep the foot on the accelerator pretty much. That didn't happen there. I shouldn't do it. No, I need to continue. I get so annoyed like that where I just want to start a lap again. I need to just keep going and let the track feel like it's getting bad. I've just seen, I've only just noticed that. Let me just restart this a minute. Not on the game. Oh, is it Sebastian Jason? Thanks for the subscription. I've just seen that on my second screen. I didn't see that. If you're still there. Hopefully soon we'll have. I'll be getting a capture device so that these streams will look a lot more. I'll be able to have it all laid out properly, and I'll see when people are following or subscribing and stuff. I can do it on the PC now, so I might be able to test that out on the PC on some of the games on PC, but I can't do it on console at the moment. Just got to get a capture device first.
I take it you have got your pedals back now.
Yeah, I got them back Thursday, I think it was, and I've just gone off. Thursday I got them back. Alright, need to concentrate. So that's, I need to try and, I've got my project car set up ready. I've got it rendered, I've just got to upload it. And then assessor course, I need to get an assessor course to set up out. And hopefully tomorrow, I won't be able to come on in the morning, but in the afternoon I might. Hopefully the track is a decent track that I know. If it's a decent track that I know, I'll be racing it, I'll stream some of it. Hopefully it's a track I can be quite competitive on. It's been really last what? I've been watching them the last week or so, and when I didn't have my pedals, all the tracks that I like Suzuka, all them came up, and then as soon as I get them back, there was literally nothing there that I wanted to do. On the stair. I'm not even concentrating now. This is where the problem will be with me, with if I do go back on iRacing, trying to like multitask. It's probably not going to be the best thing.
Doing 2-1 makes in a GR1.
Yeah, I did the one make one on the Nissan. I actually did alright on that one. But I'll show you the races in a minute. I was fuming. I saved 2 replays. The same guy kept taking me out. Better. That's gotta be better, that.
Have you done any of the league races?
Oh, nearly lost it. No! That would have lost me too much, look. Ah. League races? On what? On this? I don't think so. Oh. Wide again. Right. So, surely minus, you say GMD. I've always took this game as that means more rear brake bias, which is going to give you less understeer, which is the way it's saying. And minus to the front is more front brake bias, which is going to give you more understeer. That's the way on every other game it is. If you put the brake bias to the front, it's more understeer. More to the rear, it's going to give you oversteer, more turning. So surely, if you say -3, shouldn't technically that should give you a lot of understeer, shouldn't it? See, I've never really, I do mess with them sometimes on GT, but let's just try -5 and see what happens. But for me, that should technically give you more understeer because it's towards the front. Nearly lost it. Ah, we went on the gravel. Ah, I tried to floor it through there. Ow. This is stressing me out.
Just asked me what I wanted for Valentine's Day, so that Monster Energy Supercross for the PS4 sorted, LOL.
That's one way of getting it, isn't it? There's not much that at the moment, in terms of games, there's nothing that I really want, because the only shooting game I play at the moment is Battlegrounds on PC. It's just, I'll never probably play COD again because of that, because it's just so much better. And racing games, I've got Assetto Corsa, I've got Project Cars 2, and I've got this. I don't really need any more. I've got Dirt 4 as well. I bought Dirt 4 as well when I bought GT. Although I've not played much of that yet. I will probably stream some of that just for fun because I can't rally. I can, but I just... on a wheel, I need a handbrake and there's no way of doing it, so I feel like it feels real. Actually ahead here. I wasn't even concentrating then. I've managed to get ahead of me ghost, I think.
Rally games are real wreckers.
I don't believe... I swear. I was ahead then. This -5 does feel better, which is really weird and doesn't make any sense because... I don't know if it's just me that feels like this. If you've got the... like the graph there that says front there, rear there, and you put the bar towards the front, you'd think that that would give you more front brake bias, which is going to increase understeer. To the rear will give you more like turn in and stuff. So it makes no sense. It feels like some cars it works on, some cars it doesn't. It just has random effects on. So weird.
More stable.
I understand that, but then -5 then felt like I had better turning on the corners, which doesn't make sense because you wouldn't do like obviously I'm going by a set. I shouldn't really go by a Assetto Corsa and games like that because obviously they're running more of a realistic thing, but it should give you better turning, putting the brake bias towards the rear than the front, and that's what confuses me on this game. Some cars just have like a random setting that's just faster, and for this, like for the other tracks, I go 5 to the rear, and I'm quite consistently in the top 10 with this car. Like Suzuka, I can get right up there on this with this car, but then I think there was only Lightning and one other guy who was faster, but this track is just, I don't know, it's confusing me. I'm a second and a half off the pace, which is weird. I'm sure we'll get a 27 though. We will do it when I actually just concentrate instead of driving really poorly.
GT5, GT6 and now GTSport, the settings have a history of being in reverse.
Doesn't surprise me.
First corner, take shot line.
It's not as fast as I did it before. A little bit faster, but nothing.
It's ample race on the track at night or early. You will find you have more grip, i.e. reverse.
To be fair, that's kind of real in a way, because the lower the track temperatures, you will find that you're faster. Look at F1 when they tested at Catalunya when it's colder. They were faster. I think they were faster than they did in the actual race, because it's like iRacing. The lower the temperature of the track, the more grip you have, because the tyres can stay at a more stable temperature. That's quite common. That maybe not directly at night through the night. Like I don't know how that would work. I'm not too sure about that, but I know if it's like a cloudy day, a racetrack in theory should be faster because the track isn't as hot. And obviously engines run faster when they're cold, so it kind of makes sense that. I used to think it was always the warmer condition though. If you look at F1 testing, whenever it's cold, like not too cold but like a nice temperature, not too hot, the track is in general faster. Right, let's concentrate now on this lap and try and I need to get into the 27s to feel like I've done an okay lap on my first time on this track. I nearly had that perfect, but I had to back off. We're all over the place here now. Can we drift it, drift it, drift it? Do you know what, I'm going to turn off because I forgot I even had it on testing it. I had that stupid bloody thing on testing it. I'll take it off and see if it's... I've never driven this car with this on. Don't know if it's causing understeer. It could be. Forgot I even had that on. When I loaded it up, I turned it on to test it, didn't I? Duh. I can't believe I forgot about that. I don't normally drive with that on, and it's probably slowing me down. Let's see. Let's just save that replay and then I'll take it off and see if I can go faster. It might be what's causing the understeer. Why surely that's a bug, that, isn't it? That every time you start this track it just does that. Right, let's see now. I've turned it off. That. Let's see how it handles with it off. Because normally the GR4 cars, I'm normally in the top 10 quite consistent. I mean, tracks like this I don't think I would be because of... Oh yeah, look how much more... Wow, more grip, look! Wow, that's been slowing me down. Didn't take that corner too well. Wow, I didn't get on the power early enough. Get rid of that. I'm going to go to what I usually drive now and see with that off if it'll be any better now, because it feels a lot smoother now as I drive off the track. Yeah, look how much I can put the power down coming out of that corner now. Doesn't understeer. Right, let's try again. That was quite a bit slower, but that was my errors. I missed the gear change. No. I'm gonna restart. That feels better now. With the that stupid counter steer assist. I forgot I even was trying that out to see whether it did anything.
What did you change? Sorry, I missed it.
I had counter steer assist just to see, because I was testing it. I wanted to compare it with it on and off on a wheel, because I've already done it on a pad. Compared the two. I wanted to see if it had the same effect on a wheel, but on a wheel it just slows me down. I need to stop talking through corners. Yeah, it just slows me down on a wheel, whereas on a pad it just makes you faster. Which is annoying, because it's just another advantage the pad's got in my view, but... Look how much faster I can take that corner now. That's the only issue. With it off, you can lose the rear a bit easier, but I don't mind that because once I'm used to the car, it won't happen as much. See, the rear's just a bit more unstable with it off, but I prefer that. I prefer having a car that's loose and wants to like kind of not spin out, but wants the back end to turn a lot more. Rally. No, we're not going to make it. I just hope there's the tracks tomorrow or something I want to race, because I'm not racing this at the moment. I'll be so far off the speed, I'll probably lose my S license, and I don't want to lose it. I can't do that. I tried to see if I could go deeper into the corner and then downshift to third, and if it would bite him, but it just doesn't. Way less understeer through that now, but if that was a save. That's the only thing that counter steer does. It corrects stuff like that for you. Whereas with it off, you've got to do that yourself. When does the F1, the new season, the new testing start anyway? It's normally the end of February, isn't it? Or March, or start end of February surely. So that's got to be soon, that. That corner is literally the most boring, slow corner ever.
Dude, don't chase time, just drive. I tend to get a better time when I'm not forcing it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do tend to do it if I just drive round and round, but I get annoyed.
Try.
Messed it up. So, do you know what? Let's not do that. Let's do what we had before. Was it minus? Try that -5 now with this, like. I think it's just. I'll try my. I think a lot of it is just preference because everyone has different. I'll try it now. I've just all the other tracks like Suzuka when I was in like 3rd place in the top 10 stars. What other tracks? Nürburgring. All them tracks, I always go to the rear on the brake bias, and I'm always right. Like Nürburgring, I think I was third or second.
26th of February.
26th of February, so it's not long now, is it? Be interesting to see how if McLaren are a bit more. I don't think they're going to be fast, but hopefully they'll be like a bit more competitive at least. Now that they got rid of that brick. So gained a bit of time through there then. Downshift to third too soon. That felt alright though, -1 then, to be fair. Let's just stick with this for a bit. It felt reasonably stable, but had turning as well. Making a new track up. Oh, that's annoyed me because I was quite a bit off then on the Ghost. I think I need to widen the angle into that, like after that long right hander, I take a too tight line into that next corner, which compromises the next left hander. I need to take a wider line in so I can straighten the car up more before I get into the left hander, and then I can get better exit speed then, hopefully. This corner as well is maybe I need to get it tight. It's that apex there, and then get. I've got to brake so early for this corner when I'm on a good lap. That was so close. I'm gonna start again. I know I shouldn't do it, but that was so close then. If I would have just turned in a fraction earlier, I think that would have been near perfect. I was too hesitant then. I was panicking that I was going to understeer. No! I swear. I cannot get to grip through this track. I know when it was in reverse with the GR3 I was everywhere. It must just be something about this track with me. That corner is really... I can't do this track. I should have just learnt the single make round Brands Hatch on the Indy track in the Audi. Probably would have had more fun on that than this. Get rid of them. Actually caught that up a bit then. Looks like you can cut quite a lot off that corner. Managed to catch up on that Ghost quite a bit then. Nearly matched the time. There's a lot of this potential in it, it's just I can't seem to get it all together.
Can you dive in first corner, kiss the apex as it is uphill?
Ah. Just keep driving. If I can keep it, I've just got to get some consistency as well. That's what I'm lacking at the moment because I just don't know the track properly. No. I didn't get as much speed through there as I wanted. That was weird. That was really weird. Just a random bit of like oversteer. Must have been the curb. At least I'm getting a bit of consistency now where it's because I kind of know I'm getting the braking points a little bit better now. No! I don't believe it. I got oversteer that lost me a bit of time then. Okay, we'll be in the 27s in a minute. I'm pretty confident. I'm starting to get used to it. Took me long enough, like, but... I backed out on that corner. Oh, no, 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 no. First corner. This here booth says it's uphill. Starting to get the hang of it now, I think.
Damn it.
Should be able to, just got to keep concentrating, and I'm starting to get the braking for these corners a lot more consistent now, and just got to keep it together. I know what you mean on that first corner, but I just can't seem to do it. See, that bounced me out. Look, I think I took too much of the apex off the curb then, and just unsettled the car. It was close though. I think if I would have been a little less aggressive on the curb, it probably would have worked. Okay, this is going to be... Let me make sure I've not got the full... I thought I had traction control on then, it felt like it was bogging down a bit. Well, that was just weird. Car just dragged to the left. I think I've got to get in the 27 to be reasonably happy. I don't like that I'm so far off the speed at the moment. There's no way I'd race on this track yet though, because I'd literally be crashing every 5 seconds. Can't. Rushing me out. I really hope it's a good track tomorrow so I can actually stream some racing.
Yes, just roll the car narrow line in first.
Right. Let's do a bit like that other corner. See, if I just let it roll, it understeers. It's stressing me out. Starting to get really annoyed now. Oh, I had to back off because I ran too fast into the corner. I was watching the just carry on. I'll just carry on driving again, try and get back into a rhythm. I was taking the ghost off and wasn't even watching where I was going. That's another thing I think they should sort out. The starts on this game. I understand why they've done it, obviously, to stop accidents, but everyone just in a line like that is a bit boring.
As soon as you hit the serve on left, throw the car right.
Wrong curb. Just baffling me why I'm so far off the speed to people that I'm normally well faster than. No. See, I feel like if I do that, I take too tight a line. I think I need to throw it in a bit later than that. You're right, I think the idea is right. I just got to get it a bit later. Massive oversteer then.
He'll race anyone, anytime, in any race, ready or not, it's all fun. GR1 was fun yesterday. Try BB1 faster in turns but unstable.
I know how to do that corner and gain quite a bit of time on the Ghost because you just got to get wider on that corner as well, faster. I just got to sort all these sectors out. No. Let's just... I'm gonna go to what I... Go to what I normally use and see what happens. Yeah, I don't like... I'd rather race when I know that, like a track like this where I've never driven before, I don't want to race and just be crap. I don't like getting beat, to be brutally honest. I don't mind like if you beat fair, but I don't want to be beat by people that I know I'm faster than. It'll annoy me. That is the kind of thing that annoys me. iRacing, that wouldn't happen. You just carry on because you're on the curbs, don't have the loss of grip like that on iRacing. Ah. I didn't carry enough speed through that corner. Oh. I'm getting stressed out. At least I know when this track comes up to just avoid it. Go and play Assetto Corsa or Project Cars and do a setup on that. Because I have just got no speed on this track. So far away from what I should be. Oh, keep losing time on that corner. And not that one, not the tight one, the ones before it. I just cannot get the speed. One way of taking the corner. That was awful. Stressed out. I don't think a track has annoyed me as much as this on any game.
Dash 3 set BB setting on real so you can change BB on fly.
Yeah. I'll go back to that -3 again because that felt more stable. It's annoying me why I've just got no speed around this track, it's weird. I'm wide. I don't understand the way the throttle works. Like when you're in the corner like that. And I think I need more than the 5 minute timeout. I think I need a. I'm gonna get some food in a minute. I'll probably just put some a replay of a race on or something and just have a little break because I'm getting annoyed. And when I get annoyed, I just drive awful. That's why when I come back to a race, like if you ever do a time trial or something, and you come back to it after a few hours, you tend to beat your time. Just give it a couple more minutes and then I can smell food being cooked anyway. Maybe I need to go down to third and then into fourth for that corner. I seem to gain a bit then. There, I just can't. I don't know how I've just got ahead of the ghost driving like that. That's awful. Makes no sense. I swear. I just can't. It's stressing me out. -3 seems to give me the best results though when I'm using it.
I set a 1274 with BB2.
See, yeah, that's what I tend to go more that type of way. But everyone seems to say different. And I can't. I don't know if it's because this is my first time on the track or this track just doesn't suit me. I don't know what it is. Something doesn't feel right. It just. Missed the apex totally then.
Normally you should easily be able to do the 2.
I knew I'd do that. I turned in well too early. Yeah, no, I can't get this track in my head.
Since I know our lap times are often quite similar.
I know. It's just this track. It's just like I know when it was the other way around in a GR3 ages ago. I was way off the pace then, about a second
Too early
half.
on power last turn. Hold 3-0 acceleration in last C.
Oh, every time I do that though, it feels like it creates understeer. It just baffles me. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the toilet and get something to eat, and I'll put a replay on.
Corners. .315 emoji face with stuck out tongue.
I just put this race on yesterday. It really annoyed me. This is another one. Admittedly, I did the first race. Was it the first one? Yeah, I tapped him on the first lap because he braked really early, and I just wasn't expecting him to brake that early. And then this is another track I struggle on. The Willow Springs. It's another track that I just can't. This I can't find speed on. Nürburgring, no issue. Brazil, not the best, but not as bad as this. Like Suzuka, I'm normally quite fast. And Monza, I'll be fast on. Just I don't get it. Do you know what it is as well on that bloody Willow Springs? It's that last corner which is similar to the first corner. This where you got to take a really wide line and.
Maybe the difference is because Maggiore 2 is almost my favorite track.
I hate it. I just can't do it at all. What have I got in here? Because I've got a few track guides because I know that round. If you've watched the lap I did on, annoyingly this lap as well on I nearly got into 201s in the GR4 on where is it? On Nürburgring. I did a 202.548, but I can't show you on the proper footage because it's only the replay. But my Ghost was about a half a second behind me, and I just didn't get the last chicane done well. But where's that race that was on here? It was this one that I raced him twice, and he did the same thing twice pretty much. First time. I'll let you watch this while I go have a break. And I don't even know how much longer I can stream for, to be fair, but I'll just let this play for a minute while I find out. I'll be avoiding this track every time. Willow Springs is a track where let's pause it a minute. I'm not the slowest. I'm not as slow as that other track, but I just struggle on it a bit. But just watch this race. It was the guy in second. I did tap him on lap one. I'll show you now where I tapped him. I'll leave it on this replay as well. Let's take the info off. This was yesterday in the sport mode. It was my second race, I think. The first race was a disaster, but I give him a little tap going into after this right-hander, that tight left-hander. But I deliberately give him space to go back through.
T500RS also because of the pedals, which are better than most others except the Kinetec stuff.
I'll read that in a minute. Yeah, see, I tapped him there.
On Willow Spring.
I tapped him into that corner, but what I did, I stayed wide and let him back through. Let him take the position back. You see, I'm giving him loads of space, and then I come back on the track. But then I had to catch him up again, and then he just wasn't. He wasn't playing ball with me. Yeah, Willow Springs, it's not my favourite either. But what was he saying about I got T500, yeah, because of the pedals, but then I've had to buy T3 PA Pro pedals because my old pedals broke. And what was it? I would rather have like Fanatec, whatever it is, but it's just the support on the PS4 is not the best. But hopefully, I've heard that Thrustmaster are releasing the brake mod, what is it, load cell mod for the T3PA Pro pedals that you can just put on, and it's going to be a proper, you can purchase it direct from them. So once you can do that, it'll make the pedals so much better. In this race, did I think first place, I think that guy in first place stacked it and lost control. Might even be on this lap here now. Do you know what I wish you could do on these replays is get rid. I wish you could get rid of the name tags above people. It annoys me. I'd rather see it just clean without that on there. I haven't worked out a way of doing it yet. Unless you can't, you probably can't do it. But look, that's where the leader went off. Lost it big time. Look, he's all the way over there, and then he gets reset to the track. Does he get reset, or did he try and rejoin there? Oh yeah, he got reset, right, just as he got back on the track. This guy annoyed me. I set up a move. I was trying to find out where he... I was trying to find out where he made the mistake. If you keep watching, I was lining up on the lap before the end. I go for a move and watch what he does to me. And yeah, I'm just gonna go and check, get some food or something. can turn it off. How can you turn it off? I didn't know you could do that. Let's just go back on that. I'll show you where he I don't know why he is it this lap? No, it wasn't that one, was it? So it was here, wasn't it? See where I lined the move up, got into the slipstream, went to the right hand side, and then I was past him. He hit me there, and then he just literally goes straight into me, uses me, and then hits me again there. Twice. Just takes me out. And he tried to say it wasn't deliberate, and then did the exact same thing in the race after. So I got proper annoyed. But I did a lap, a reasonably okay lap with this car on it. It was just outside the top 10. But I don't really know whether to upload it, because it's really rare that you're gonna get another race with this car on this track. So I don't really see the point of it. I want to know how you turn that off though. How do you turn? See, if you turn everything off, you stay on the names. Don't know. Strange. I don't think I can drive anything more on that track. That track is just totally stressing me out. I don't understand what it is with that track. It was the same when I did where was it? It'd probably be on it somewhere. The last time I did the other version, like going the other way around. I don't even know. Where is it on here? There. In the RSR, I was about 55.4. I think the top time was a 54.1 or something. I was like 1.3 seconds off on that version.
Now he shall let you go, pa, if not drive pen through pit.
Yeah, well,
Do
that's
you
what.
have a nice GR for Suzuka time?
I've got an upload on my channel of a 2 minutes 7.2, but I'll show you. It is on here somewhere. Just trying to find it, man, because like the first time I went there was 278, and then it was there again, wasn't it? Where was it? It was definitely there. This lap was a decent lap. It wasn't perfect. I mean, Lightning was about a half second quicker, I think, but I know where I could have been faster on this one. So I'll end the stream in a bit anyway, and because I forgot I've got to upload that Project Cars 2 video. If anyone else plays Project Cars 2.
I think I saw a 206.
Yeah, it was. Lightning was the only one in the 206s.
In your saved replays.
No, it wasn't. Not that might have been a car or a different track. This was the fastest I did on this track. This was my in the M4. This was the best lap I did around there. I haven't been back to this track in GR4 though for a while. I think it went back here when I didn't have my pedals. Are you off? See you again.
Quite similar. Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
Are you worse than Clan? Are you the Nord one? I'm sure you are, aren't you? Nord's Clan or something like that. Of Drive Club and on obviously on this.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, because you did the lap on the race I just showed you before as well, I think, or did you? I can't remember. I know on the Nürburgring I was quite strong on that. The lap I did there with the old teaser or Alteza or whatever it is. I did quite a good lap on that track. just that track that I was just on then. It just I cannot
sorry,
cannot get
didn't
grips with it.
understand.
So 1 minute, I'll show you. You're. I'll show you. I'll show you. I think you are, which you obviously are. I think you said you are that Nord one. But I remember you off Drive Club if it is you. Let me see. You are because you're on the leaderboard for the top 10 for that track, aren't you? And I just can't. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. There's something weird. Where is it? Because are you on a 0.5 or something like that? 0.4? It's so slow loading stuff up recently. This. I don't see like these two. I'm normally like a second quicker than these. I just don't get it. I mean, I know I could have beat them on them runs that I did them, but I just kept messing up. But Gorak is normally quite fast. But you're there, aren't you? That's you there, isn't it? Just don't get it, me. I don't know
Yeah,
how.
emoji smiling face with open mouth.
Yeah, I thought that was you. Actually, yeah, because we're normally quite either one track I'll be ahead or you'll be ahead. It's pretty like Brazil. You was ahead by about 2 tenths. I think I did a 30.8. You did a 30.6. I think it was. And then Nürburgring I was ahead
haven't
on
had
that
much
one.
time for the quali lap.
Yeah, I think I no matter how much time I had on this track, I would not get. I wouldn't get in the top
Was
5.
today at 9 o'clock.
I just can't do this track. Like
Someone
Nürburgring.
0 laps for it.
Yeah. Like Nürburgring, it didn't take me long to get into the
But
top
as
like
I
10
said,
easy.
I like Maggiore.
Yeah. It's just weird because like that track, I know I couldn't get in the top 5 there. I just couldn't do it around that track. But like if I go to Nürburgring, within about 20 minutes of doing the qualifying, I was in the top 10 fairly easy. It just must be just like tracks that you're used to as well. I think helps. Obviously that track's hard to be used to because it's fairly new anyway. I think it's not a real track. I don't think. I just don't know. It stresses me out. I get so wound up and I know I just can't do it. I get annoyed when I can't do a track like that. It's really weird. But, probably gonna leave that. I'm not gonna go back on that track
I
because
also don't like Willow that much.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. It's that last corner on Willow Springs, and the fact that it just looks boring. I think when you're driving it, just the desert. It's not the most fun track
And
to
I'm
drive.
not as fast there as on other tracks.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just. Oh, it's just. I don't know whether going on Project Cars 2 has messed me up a bit as well before, because trying to get used to the grip on that and then going back to GT's grip. It's just. I don't know. I think that track's just a nightmare for me, but I'll probably, hopefully, be streaming tomorrow. If the track's rubbish again, I'll probably go on a different game and stream. I might stream some Project Cars 2 or Assetto Corsa if the tracks are not that good for the sport mode. But if it's a good track, I'll probably get the qualifying out the way in the morning and then just do racing rather than show the qualifying, because qualifying is a bit boring to watch. I think if like you're streaming, it's not the most entertaining thing for people to watch. I'd rather get that out the way in the morning and then I'll just do the race, stream the racing in the afternoon if it's a good track. Hopefully it's something fun and decent. If not, we'll be on a different game. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll be back streaming hopefully tomorrow. And I'm gonna if anyone's interested in a Project Cars 2 setup for Monza in the Ferrari 488, I'll be uploading it straight after this now. At 145.7, so that'll be getting uploaded now. So if you want to check that out, make sure you have a little check of the channel in about probably about an hour or so before it's uploaded with it processing it and stuff. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back soon. See you later, everyone.